Hi guys and gals, DJ Boyskin here. And what you're looking at, yeah, that is the final cost of possibly, well, this is Rev 1 of the newer system, dubbed Temco, dubbed Konata. And we're going to be comparing, I guess, a price matching between Amazon versus Newegg when it comes to PC building. I tried to get the same parts just about as close as possible between the two sites, and we'll look and see which one is having the better value. And you can leave a comment down in the description, or not in the description, fucking A. Down in the comments box. Yeah, leave your comments on which service for computer parts was the best when it came to getting your PC parts as a custom builder. So, anyways, we're starting off with the Amazon. So I figure, both of these you can get all your parts in one stop shop and have everything in one order. Kind of deal. Well, we got Amazon with the total cost, well, minus a copy of Windows. And have a mouse and keyboard, so no need to purchase that at the moment. Though I do plan on upgrading my keyboard later, but no need for it at the moment. Because it still works. So. But anyways, then I also have a decent working monitor, so that's not in the equation either. So what is in the equation is the basic parts for the rig. So what we got here, I guess we should start out at the very bottom of the list here. For the case, we got Deep Cool TX Tesseract Mid Tower. Well, on Amazon I could find it in blue, which, I love the LED fans and they're kind of cool looking. For optical drive, we're going with the Nasus Black 12X BD-ROM, DVD-ROM, DVD writer drive. The CD, DVD burning, and Blu-ray ROM reading. Because I want to have sort of an all-in-one multimedia rig. We're going to also get a Bluetooth 4.2 card in here. I want internal, not some USB dongle that takes up a USB port I might need for something else anyways. For the motherboard, we are going to do the Asus RGB LGA 1150M B150 Gaming Aura motherboard. One of the few reasons I'm doing this motherboard instead of going for that, what was kind of dubbed by M30 Tech a while back, to me in previous TeamSpeak, that was a shitty motherboard. Just because, well, it's BioStar. So, I'm going to take this board. But the main feature on that I wanted on any other motherboard really was the SATA ports to be on the side of it and pointing outward towards the right, towards where the drive bays would be. This has that. And the other good thing this has is, a capability I could actually get the Wi-Fi Bluetooth combo card into here with no issues. So that won't be a problem. Then we have the points here for my graphics cards. I could do SLI on this if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. What is going to happen though is the GTX 960 is going to be on the second rail and the 1060 will be on the top. Main reason for this is the 960 will be used as sort of a rendering and streaming card, while the 1060 will be my dedicated gaming card. So, and the 960 will be coming out of my current rig, dubbed Tomoko. So that will be recycled. So I don't have to repurchase another 960. For power, we got an EVGA 500 watt, 80 plus power supply. Not modular, but then again, with the case that we got, it has cable management holes. For the RAM, we got Ballistic Sport 8 gig kit of DDR 2400. Or DDR4 2400 RAM. 8 gig kit. For the boot drive, we got the Crucial MX300 275 gigabyte M2 SATA SSD. Because this has an M2 slot on that motherboard, so I figure I'll take advantage of that. And for the, I guess, for main storage for a lot of games that are kind of infamous for having really bad load times, I'm looking at you. Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA 4, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Those are like the main four. And plus with all the mods, yeah, I'm going to need that extra space. And Counter-Strike seems to stutter a lot on mechanical drives, so I might install Counter-Strike onto that. For the CPU, an i7 6700K. Now, supposedly in 2017, like Q4 2016 or something like that, which will be anywhere from January to, I believe, June of 2017. There's going to be the release of AMD Zen and Intel Broadwell and Kaby Lake. So we'll see if I end up changing for two of those things or not. But the factor is, at that point, I think Skylake will end up dropping price, especially if AMD really starts digging into Intel and their performance. So, or performance to price ratio. And once that happens, then we might start having some real competition. Though I would love to see, especially NVIDIA with their Tegra chips, actually be a desktop kind of thing. Kind of like AMD's APUs, but with NVIDIA tech. Which would be kind of interesting too. And then for all the other media storage and just all-around storage overall, or speed isn't exactly the factor that I need, but I need a big hard drive. We got the Seagate 2TB desktop gaming SSHD, solid state hybrid drive. Though with the i7, I probably won't overclock that till about like 2 or 3 years after. So, because I figured it's going to have enough power out the gate, like stock. At 4 gigahertz, that's still much more than, it's actually 2/10 more power than what my current really crappy A8 7600 is putting out. And plus with more cores and more threads, that's going to help, especially with streaming, taking a huge hit on my CPU. Because I was looking at CPU usage and everything when testing a stream last night. So that's why I'm doing this updated rig for streaming. For the cooler, because it doesn't come with a stock cooler, I'm going to stick with the tried and true Hyper 212 Evo from Cooler Master. Cheapest thing around, and yet still probably the best for overclockers. And then for the main graphics is the EVGA GeForce 1060 Superclock gaming card 6 gig GDDR5. Oh, like I said, I'm not going to 4K, but the extra graphics push will be great, especially for emulators, because then I'll have the game supposed to be rendering off that rather than pulling from the CPU. And then we got the Interax Mighty Charger Card Reader, ECR 501. The dub is like extra hard drive bays, just in case if the hard drive bays don't exactly work out of that case. Because I've figured out ways to mount hard drives into that little thing with little to no issue, other than the 3.5 bay. That was kind of a bitch, but the thing's been working well for me ever since I installed it. So, no ifs, ands, or buts. That's going in. Because I'm thinking, I might as well, I'm not entirely going to recycle everything out of that rig, but yeah. But as for Bluetooth controllers, we're going to go with the Xbox wireless controller. And this is the new model that recently came out with the Xbox One S that has Bluetooth carrying capability now. So that way I don't have to buy that stupid dongle. So, yay. Now, it's $1,382.30 on Amazon. Don't know. Let's see here. I can't really buy anything at the moment because I'm flat broke right now. Like only $8 or 8 cents in my account. Okay, so it's $1,377.30 after everything. Because I also have a referral that I got from a fellow PC gamer and artist. Goes by Artist Chibi. Shout out to her for sending me a DM me, or I guess tagging me on Twitter with a link for referral on the Amazon app. So I got that redeemed. So that will shave off $5 from this new rig. So, but overall, that's going to be the rig as according to Amazon's price scheme. Now, I think probably where I went wrong though with redoing it on here. 16 gig kit. Oh no, I should have gone with an 8 gig. Eh. Labs. But on here it's a little bit more expensive. But I don't know which service you guys think is better. Newegg versus Amazon when getting PC parts. I know there's also NCIX. I don't know if they have a US branch or if they're strictly Canadian. But I know they have something where I think you pay an extra $50 and they'll build your system on the spot. Like you order the parts, they put it together and then ship it to you that way. Which would be kind of a great service to me. But we'll see what goes down with this. But yeah, the only other difference here is the deep cool Tesseract case is now red instead of blue, but I kind of love the LED fans because, I mean, kind of cool in my opinion. Otherwise, all the other same parts, well, other than the power supply and the RAM and the case. But we got the same coolant, same processor, cooler, and all that stuff. So, and it just happens to be a little bit more expensive. But, yeah. Promo code. Oh, holy shit. Okay, yeah, I still have that going. But yeah, I'm deciding to go for it because Multimedia Jake kind of inspired me with his build. Now, granted, I'm not doing the same case he used, but it's a very similar form factor. Especially for what I want to do. So, anyways, hope to see y'all later. Peace out.